Hi, my name is Chant Peck. I'm Market Development Manager for AVID Live Sound. Today I'm going to show you some of the new features of the S3LX system. One of the core new features is the ability to share I/O with up to 64 inputs between three systems. So with a surface and an engine, say at front of house, monitors, and broadcast, you can share up to 64 inputs using 4 of our stage boxes. This has independent and intelligent gain tracking, which means that each user can adjust volume or gain on each of their systems, and all of the other systems do not see that. It's completely transparent to one another. One of the other key features we've added is a DAW controller. With the S3, it becomes a standalone EUCON-enabled DAW controller. So it gives you the ability to record your live band, mix your live band, disconnect the surface, plug it directly into a laptop, and do post-mixing with the recorded material and your favorite DAW. Obviously, we would like you to use Pro Tools. Some of the key features we've added with S3LX is visual indications. So if you look at the surface, we have a select button per channel, which allows us to target the selected channel up onto the screen. In addition, we have this reversed OLED, which now shows up to give you a really good indication of which channel is currently selected. We can also press the encoder, and that will target the selected channel as well. Another thing we've added is color coding of channels. You'll notice up here on screen that the drums are color-coded green. Bass is blue, guitars are yellow, keys are a pink color, so on and so forth. That color coding that we've applied to these channel strips corresponds with the LEDs on the channels themselves. So I can now visually look at the surface and get an indication of which channels or group of channels I'm looking at very quickly. Another key feature we've added to S3LX is the ability to expand out our channel control. Currently, if you select a channel, it shows up here, and then I can select a given encoder, and that gives me the ability to control that section of the console, say EQ, compressor limiter, gate, here on the first 8 encoders. With the expand feature, I can actually press down on this shift button, press expand, and you'll see that it now spills out the compressor and the gate across all 16 encoders on top. And then I can page back and forth. So I've went from 8 encoders for EQ all the way up to 12 encoders for the EQ. One of the key new features of S3LX is a user layer. This allows us to use the last 16 faders and assign them to be whatever we want on any given snapshot, up to 999 snapshots per show. The default user layer is 8 VCA faders and your left-right master. By going in and hitting the multi-assign button, I can select which inputs I want to show up on the user layer. Say kick drum, snare drum, bass guitar, guitar, so on and so forth. And now if I hit the OK button, that is what is on my user layer. Now I can store that as part of my snapshots, which gives me the ability to keep the key elements of the given song underneath my fingertips at all time. Another feature we've added is snapshots in the global control section. So up here you can see the output global control parameters, mains, monitors, VCAs, matrices, auxiliaries and groups. We've added media and snapshots. If I press down on here, I get the mains outputs. Press top back, I get VCA outputs. If I go over here, the 2 new features we've added are snapshots. So it gives me the ability to get in, make adjustments to snapshots, recall snapshots from this section of the console. If I go back, I can press the media page, and that allows me to go in to the new media page and actually play back, record to a USB drive, or switch over to Pro Tools playback and actually have transport control for Pro Tools. Some of the applications for S3LX would be corporate AV, entertainment facilities, cruise ships, performance arts theaters, houses of worship, youth rooms for houses of worship. Really, it's a small, compact, extremely powerful system. You can see the three main components here. They can be connected with simple Cat5e, Cat6 cable up to 100 meters apart, and you can scale it up or down to fit any type of application. For more information about the AVID S3LX, go to fullcompass.com or contact your Full Compass sales professional.